Okay, Eddie, we're recording. Now, you said you could play the piano, so this is your moment. Now, folks out there, we have the world's very first piano-playing cat. He's looking very poised, chin up, whiskers straight, tail relaxed, paws are hovering over the keys. He's focused. I think he's about to play. Will it be Mozart? Will it be Beethoven? Eddie, that's playing with the piano, not playing the piano. There's a difference. I don't know why I listen to you sometimes. How about you just remind the students and teachers who are listening why it is that you won't be singing on this CD, and you could do that by hitting the key that best represents the tone of your voice. Yeah, you wish. Other end of the keyboard, Eddie. Higher. Higher. Oh, we're all out of keys. Well, that will have to do for now. So, you see, listeners, Eddie's voice is very high and rather painful. But Eddie, you are still going to help me on this CD since you have so many great ideas and rhymes in that cat brain of yours. Now, Eddie, how about you hit the high key when you want to say yes, and you hit the low key when you want to say no? Got it? Great. So well, which one is it? Okay, it's yes. So now let's... Eddie! Okay, we're back, and all we want to do today is talk about the most important drink in the world. It's every cat's favorite topic, right, Eddie? Oh, come on now. You've grown to love it after learning about all the wonderful things it does for critters like animals and insects and fish and birds and people. And because, well, we all need it to live. Right, Eddie? Right, Eddie? That's right, Eddie. And what is this wonderful drink I'm speaking of? Well... Sometimes it's hot, too hot to touch. Sometimes it's cold, too cold to clutch. Sometimes it's warm and rolls down my throat. Sometimes it's salty and rocks my boat. Sometimes it's slippery and just right for hockey. Sometimes it's frozen way up in the Rockies. Sometimes I pour it all over my head, and sometimes I spit it out right before bed. Sometimes it cracks and sometimes it splashes, and when I feel sad it wets my eyelashes. Sometimes it rises on up in the air, and sometimes it falls right back down on my hair. We can't live without it, at least I would doubt it. And what could this be? Well, here's where you shout it. What's that, Eddie? I forgot to introduce you. Well, I said your name. It's Eddie. Do I have to? Really? Okay, here it is. Introducing Eddie, the environmental superhero. Now, where were we? You want me to do the voice? Fine. Introducing Eddie, the environmental superhero. You want me to add music for dramatic effect and yeah, add the part about taking care of the earth. Fine. Introducing Eddie, the environmental superhero, taking care of planet Earth. Now, can we move on? You want me to pause at the end? Oh. Okay, here we go. One more time. Introducing Eddie, the environmental superhero, taking care of planet Earth. Can I talk now? Now? Eddie, stores will be closing fairly soon, so we won't have very much time this evening to pick up any cat treats if we wait much longer. Are we done then? Cats. Eddie, do you remember who came to visit us to tell us all about living in the water? Was her name Sally the Salmon? Oh, no, I should say Sally the Famine. Sally taught us about keeping our rivers clean and healthy, didn't she? Eddie, Have you ever been to a river before where you can swim and skip rocks and watch a whole bunch of critters going about their day? No, no, of course not. Not really a cat kind of thing to do, is it? Going to a river. Well, in Nova Scotia, there are many rivers, but we also have an ocean at our doorstep and quite a few lakes. What Sally taught us about the river goes for all bodies of water because they deserve to be clean and healthy. Remember that water is home to many critters. So when we go to visit the water, we need to be good house guests. Hey, how about we record that song that we sang to help Sally find her way to the school? Oh, and even better, let's get some of our friends that we made while visiting schools to help out. Georgia, Anna, Alexandria, Naomi. Yay! Thanks for helping. Let's do it. Oh, I'd like to be under the sea where the water is so cold and blue. Won't you come with me to a river or a stream and learn about all the things to do? And learn about all the things to do to keep it clean. 2, 3, 4. Food's gotta be cool. Clean has gotta be clean. Rocks and bubbles everywhere, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'd like to be under the sea where the water is so cold and blue. Won't you come with me to a river or a stream and learn about all the things to do? And learn about all the things to do to keep it clean. Cool's gotta be cool. Clean, it's gotta be clean. Rocks and bubbles everywhere, if you know what I mean. Cool, it's gotta be cool. Clean, it's gotta be clean. Rocks and bubbles everywhere, if you know what I mean. Cool, it's gotta be cool. It's gotta be cool. Clean, it's gotta be clean. It's gotta be clean. Rocks and bubbles everywhere, if you know what I mean. Sally the salmon's in the house. Oh, I'd like to be under the sea where the water is so cold and blue. So cold. Won't you come with me to a river or a stream and learn about all the things to do? Like in school. And learn about all the things to do to keep it clean. Thanks for stopping by, Sally, and for singing along. You know, we're recording a CD today for the students to listen to. So, would you like to record a special message? Sure, but can you spray me? Let's see, a special message. I guess I told you about the trees. Yep, keep planting them by the river. And the cold water. Yep, keep it shady to keep it cool. And the eyelashes. Yes, grass and plants keep the water clean just like our eyelashes keep dirt out of our eyes. And I said thanks to the teachers for teaching the kids about water. Yes, you thanked them with your lips. But I forgot to mention that I like bubbles. No, you did mention that. Oh, yes, I did, right. I like them a lot. Let's see, did I mention I like bubbles? Sally, oh, right, yeah, I did mention that. Oh, bubbles again? No, I do like them, though. But I was going to say that I didn't really introduce you to all of my family. You see, salmon live in lots of places around the world, which means that we need clean water all over the world, not just in Nova Scotia. My favorite cousins live in British Columbia. Oh, on the other side of Canada, in BC. Yep, they're so awesome, 'cause they're the color pink. Seriously! Oh, I wish I was pink instead of spotty sometimes. Sally, your spots are beautiful. I wouldn't say that if I didn't mean it. Oh, stop. But seriously, if anyone out there is listening who knows somebody living in British Columbia, you should tell them to take care of the water out there too. 'Cause, they're pink. That's so cool. True, but all fish across Canada deserve a healthy environment and clean water, not just salmon. Yes, so true, so true. Say, I got some time here, so what do you want to talk about? Well, we're just talking about water today, Sally. Oh, right, it's important. It's the best thing ever. Hey, can I tell you a story? Sure, that would be great. Once upon a time, there was a salmon from Nova Scotia, and she was swimming. Uh-huh. That's it. That's the end. That's all we do really is swim. Well, what if I threw in a bunch of rocks into your river and added some swirling whirlpools and tons of bubbles and planted a bunch of trees nearby and I did a big litter pickup along the banks to keep it clean? Would the story be any better? Oh, yeah! It would be like once upon a time, there was an awesome salmon from this great place called Nova Scotia, and she was swimming really fast, jumping over rocks, catching some sweet air, splashing down with her tail and diving into the bubbles with so many of her friends. Oh, so many she wouldn't even know their names. And then she'd have babies in the water, so there would be even more fish swimming and jumping. That's a better story. I better go. The other salmon might be wondering where I am, plus my lips are getting a bit chapped here in this dry air. Thanks. Hey, can I give that cute furry skunk there a kiss before I go? Sally, that's Eddie. He's a cat. He doesn't want to get wet, so perhaps you could just blow some kisses out to the students and teachers to thank them for learning about how important water is. Okay, good idea. Thanks. And thanks for helping me and my salmon family. Sally, you're getting the microphone a bit wet. Sally, water and electricity aren't a good mix. Okay, we're back after a small power outage. Sally is all right. She's gone back to the river, and while we mop up some of the water Sally left behind, why don't we all try to think of the different ways we use water every day? I bet each of the students in grade 1 could come up with 2 ideas, and the students in grade 2 could come up with 3 ideas. Hey, teacher, press pause and find out what the children came up with. Come back when you're done. So, how do you use water? Welcome back. Eddie came up with a list of some of the ways we use water while we were waiting. Perhaps you came up with some of the same answers. Okay, Eddie, let me see. I'll just read out what you have here on your list. Actually, maybe my friend Alexandria could help me read the list. Would you like to help, Alexandria?
Okay.
Great. Let's give it a try. You brush your teeth.
Wash your hands.
Put out a fire.
Lick some stamps.
Wash your dishes.
Rinse your hair.
Wipe down the table.
Drink your share.
Flush.
You know what.
Jump in a pool.
Wet your paintbrush.
Rinse your veggies.
Water your plants.
Wash your paper cut.
Give some to your cats.
But please stay away from their fur. That's a pretty big list, Eddie. Maybe the students will write you a letter and let you know if there are any other ways people and critters use water. Or maybe they'll draw you some pictures showing you how they use water. You love letters, don't you? Well, maybe there's some in the mailbox for you now. You want to go look and see? And I'll see if I can get Wayne here in the studio. Wayne is water, remember? So you might want to go somewhere dry for a few minutes. Bye, Eddie. Guess who I found stuck to the mop? Wayne Dwap. Why am I standing in a recording studio? Well, we couldn't record a CD about water without you, Wayne. What? I don't know anything about making a CD. Well, you don't really have to know anything, Wayne. We just want to take this opportunity to tell you how much we care about you. And since we know you like rap, we're bringing in a special guest rap artist just for you. Rap presents or lyrics? Lyrics, and the lyrics will be your present.
Wait, who is this rap star anyway?
It's the one and only Sagar Jah.
Sugar Jaw. Oh, he must have a lot of dentist appointments.
No, not Sugar Jaw. Sagar Jah is his name.
Oh, Sagar. I taught him everything he knows about rap. Is he here?
He should be here any moment, Wayne.
Yo, Sagar's in the house.
It's a recording studio, Sagar, not a house.
Wayne, my main drop, my raindrop, how's it flowing?
It's wet. It's always wet, Sagar.
And cousin Jimmy?
He's hanging on up north, trying to stay frozen. But people keep polluting the earth, making it warmer and warmer.
Yo, I feel you, but I've been living a green life, a clean life, trying to be a good man for my H2O bro. I rode my bike here to keep the air clear, and I've been giving the taps a rest, doing my best to save water for the critters, yo. And then a cat with water wings and a bathing cap came to my door and asked me to rap.
That weird little cat that wears clothes, he asked you to rap here today.
That's right, Wayne. Eddie's his name.
Well, you should rap for me. After all, we go way back, you and I. And, well, everyone else on Earth, I suppose. Remind me, though, what did we do together?
Don't forget all the times that you washed my hands after eating juicy oranges, and I was like, man, Wayne, you were in my orange, and now you're in my sink. You're everywhere, Wayne. You're the best little drink.
Oh, yes, it's coming back to me now. Those sticky fingers of yours. I pretty much saved the day.
That's right, Wayne. So this one goes out to you and all the other little drops out there that make up the oceans, lakes, rivers, and more. The ponds, the wetlands, and the tears that do pour down my face when I scrape my knee. That's right, I cry sometimes. It hurts. A little Wayne makes the pain drain, y'all.
Well, get yourself together, Sagar, and show me what you've got.
Right on. Drip, drop, a beat for me, please. Everybody on the street say hey.
Hey!
Say yo.
Yo!
Say H2O.
H2O!
Now everybody stop. Wasting the one thing I'm not tasting, cause it's so cool and clear, and it's all in your tears and in your brain. Start thinking of ways you can be drinking. The one thing we all need is water, can't you see? Yo, critters, do you agree? Oh man, a lot of critters in here. Keep that snake away from me. Now everybody stop. Even you, cow, I need your attention, cause maybe I didn't mention that water's the best invention.
What about flowers?
Oh, so nice, but they need showers.
What about grass?
Green stuff grows cause water flows.
What about butterflies?
Also nice, but they need water to live their life. Say hey.
Hey!
Say yo.
Yo!
Say H2O.
H2O!
Now everybody stop. Dripping and get these critters sipping and swimming in the clear. No litter far or near. You can do it, get right to it, cause maybe I didn't mention that water's the best invention. Hey Wayne.
Yo,
Hey Wayne.
I said yo,
Hey Wayne.
I said yo.
I love you, H2O.
Wow, that was amazing. Thanks, Sagar.
Hey, anytime I can drop a rhyme, y'all.
Well, we hope to see you again, Sagar. Wayne, did you have anything to say?
Well, it's nice to be appreciated. I think the world's going to be okay if everyone feels the same way about me. Water, that is.
Hey, it's that cat again.
Eddie, you're back. Oh, and you're being brave today. Oh, wow, he's even sitting up next to Wayne. Oh, and he's pulling out a piece of paper, another poem for Wayne. How nice. Can I read it out loud? Let's see, it says, "If I could hug water, I'd do it every day. But hugging water isn't easy. You just slip away. Oh, if I could hug water, I'd do it every day. But instead of hugging water, I'll blow kisses at the ice cube tray."
Oh, Eddie, that is wonderful. And ridiculous, as usual. And, you just reminded me that we have one more song we can sing. It's something about dripping and dropping and splishing and splashing. How about we just give it a try?
If I were in charge of this world so large, I'd reach out to everyone I could. I'd make a law and stamp it with my paw to keep our water sources clean. To keep our water sources clean. Let's go! Drip drop, splish splash, splish splash. Water is great, we should make it last. Drip drop, splish splash, splish splash. Water is great, we should make it last. Drip drop, splish splash, splish splash. Water is great, we should make it last. Drip drop, splish splash, splish splash. Water is great, we should make it last. Drip drop. If I were in charge of this world so large, I'd reach out to everyone I could. Oh, I'd set 'em straight and tell 'em it's all great. Each and every little drop. Each and every little drop. Water is great, we should make it last. Well, Eddie, I'd say we've had a wonderful time today learning about water and just how important it is for people and critters. Thanks to our friends for singing along, too. Making music is a great way to make new friends. Now, before we go, however, we really should end with one of your wonderful poems, Eddie. You know the one I mean? I think everyone who met us should know this poem. I hope everyone listening will say it with us. I love each tiny drop. I love each giant sea. Water is for everyone. Water is for me. I love each tiny drop. I love each giant sea. Water is for everyone. Water is for me. Thanks for listening, everyone, and for caring about water. Now everyone say farewell, starting with you, Eddie. See ya! Anyone know where I could get some bubbles around here?
Bye-bye.
Remember, I don't like hats. Eddie, don't touch the snake.